I'm back and I'm continuing to try to figure out how I can boost this country. GDP is static. I mean, look at this line. Look at this line. That is near enough a flat line. Need to do something about it. Yeah. Pollution controls. Legalized. So these are the things I've done, I guess. That are. These are. It's a timeline, of course. So this is when I did these things, and so I see the effect they had. So anything, the legalization of prostitution is slightly boosting GDP. So narcotics. I don't want to start legalizing various drugs right now. That seems like a bad idea. It seems like it's something that's not really should not be a priority right now. What can I do? Oh man. What can we do about this? We can. I don't know. I just feel like I need to do something to boost GDP. Okay. I'm getting nowhere doing this. Let's look down these policies. Is there anything? Foreign investor tax breaks. I don't think bringing in foreign investors is the right solution. I just don't. I think you want to be encouraging innovation and small businesses in our own country. That's what we need to be doing. And there's nothing really. There doesn't seem to be anything really I can do to. Microgeneration. Enterprise investment scheme. Tax breaks for wealthy individuals who invest their money in small startup companies in this country. Yes, I think we need to do that. 2 billion a quarter. Yes, let's do it. I think that's the thing to do. I knew there was something. I knew it. Right. What's next? We've got an internet scandal. The down market newspapers have picked up a number of scandalous websites, including those containing race hatred and instructions on bomb making and other crimes. Some of the conservative citizens are outraged the internet is not more effectively policed. How do you police the internet? Yeah, doesn't much to do that. The asthma epidemic has ended. That's good. Election report. Yep. That's all pretty much as it was. Okay, I'm so glad the asthma epidemic ended. At least something we're doing has helped. Okay, so what could we do next? I think it might be time to have a look at our government again. How is everyone doing? I'm thinking whether we need a reshuffle. So he's giving me... So this transport minister, he's inexperienced and his effectiveness is increasing. I wonder whether it might be a good idea to switch to public service minister. No, I mean, you can't put her in the transport job because it's a demotion. I do wonder whether this foreign. Oh, wait a minute, welfare. I like. I get like this when I'm playing Football Manager. I don't really want to start firing people. So where have we got problems? The economy is not doing great, is it? Maybe somebody a bit more liberal as Minister for Industry. So is there somebody here that I could put in that job? I mean, I could put the Public Service Minister into the economic job. I don't know if she's the right choice. I mean, he's obviously there just there because he's a yes man. Look at his loyalty. I Ah. I like the idea of being a pro-commuter person in the economist job. Not sure I want a socialist in charge of the industry at this moment. I think we need a better person in charge of welfare. There's a bunch of people here. Just trying to think who's going to be useful. I mean, nobody's going to be effective. That's the thing. And immediately, it's going to take people time to get into the job. Yeah, I think maybe a religious conservative in charge of welfare isn't the worst idea in the world. I just feel this guy. He's Minister for Industry. I mean, is there somebody else we could stick into there? Who is obviously be a little bit more liberal, maybe a little bit more imaginative. Jeremy Jenkins. Should we put Jenkins in there? He's parent focused. I'm not sure that's the right person. I like that guy, self-employed focused guy, but he's not terribly loyal. And he's not terribly interested in this job either, actually. Wait a minute. I'm looking at here. Minister for Industry. But is he... Oh, economy, you're right. So actually none of these guys want this job at all. Oh, right. It's awesome. Oh no, this person, Kimberly Clark, does. I mean, I suppose I'm the Prime Minister. I don't have to give them jobs they want. But again, it's just me being too nice for my own good. Okay, I think... What do I think? I like the idea of a self-employed Liberal guy as Minister for Industry. I think he would really help encourage things. Encourage the... encourage small businesses. Which, you know, as I said, is one of the things I really think we should be doing. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. So what do I do with this guy? He's a commuter socialist. I could stick him in transport, in the transport desk, I guess. Desired job... Ooh. I am almost tempted to just... Yeah, I'm tempted to have a reshuffle. Oh. Wait a minute. I didn't want to move everyone. Oh, I'll close this. Let's start again. Oh, okay. Okay, so clicking reshuffle fires everybody. Oh, great. Okay. I didn't want to fire everybody. I just wanted to move a couple of them around. Alright, so we need to hire... Okay, what's important? Economy is important. Hire somebody. And you want somebody, I think that liberal small business guy. I really think he is the guy to try to hire for this job. Can I find him anywhere? Self-employed liberal guy, yes. You, Ted Jenkins, I want you in charge of the economy. Right, what else is important? Welfare. I think we will just stick with the woman we had. I think you need somebody on there to speak for the sort of religious conservative people, and I'd rather have her in the welfare job. Right, foreign policy. I've no idea even who was in this job before. I think it was him, wasn't it? I might just keep him on. Yeah, it's just Adam Cox, slightly more loyal. Now we'll keep well, who's got decent experience, because I don't really want to be pissing off the other countries. Nicole Allen. Yeah, we'll stick Nicole Allen in the foreign policy desk. Okay, then we need a chancellor, somebody to be in charge of taxation. Very important job. Very important job. Norman Phillips has no experience. Rick Davis, he's a bit too socialist. I don't know. Maybe a socialist guy in charge of taxation isn't the worst idea in the world. Just looking more down the possibilities. You could go for him. Milton Scott. Yeah, let's go Milton Scott as a Chancellor. Then we need a Public Service Minister. Somebody who's going to like public services. Him, maybe Joey Jenkins. He's got. Where did all my ex-ministers go? Does any of them actually want this public service job? Andre Rogers. I kind of want to put him in charge of transport. Now let's go for Andre Rogers. Yep. Then we need somebody for law and order. I think for law and order you want somebody like. Again, I think with an organised crime problem you really do need somebody who's quite experienced, and I would go for Joe Washington. And Transport Minister. I think this is going to lead to me having less political capital per turn than I had before, isn't it? Which is not good, but never mind. So Transport Minister, Rick Davis, or who actually wants this transport job? Kimberly Clark, but I'm not sure. I don't really want somebody who's motorist, who identifies as a motorist. I think somebody who identifies as a commuter, like Rick Davis, is going to be good for transport. Although I did say that I thought cars are probably an essential part of British life. You could go Norman Phillips. Very loyal. I wish I'd sort of made a mental note of who in the cabinet. I just wanted to move a few of them around, really. I didn't want to just fire them all and start again from scratch. Okay. Transport Minister. Lester Cook. Now, I think Rick Davis. I know it's a suboptimal amount of political capital. In fact, 24. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh, goodness. Still, it can't be helped. Okay, we've reshuffled our government. We've got 24 political capital to spend. We need to do something about our popularity. We really do. Ooh, we really do. Who hates our guts? Self-employed. Self-employed are actually not too unhappy with us. This graph is really hard to read, I have to say. Dear. Environmentalists not too happy. Retired people are quite fond of us. Capitalists hate our guts. That's okay. I think we kind of need to do something populist. So what people really hate at the minute? They really hate the tobacco tax, tasers, robotics research. Wow, they really hate lots of stuff we've done. And also lots of stuff we haven't done. I think we need to do something called tourism, don't we? That's going to help GDP. So what's border controls? We've got biometric checks. I think that means it's changing towards that, doesn't it? Okay, so oh, I don't know what I just did even. What did I just do? Border controls, where are you? I don't know, I spent political capital on doing something. Okay, that wasn't very good. Still got a drinking problem. Is there anything like a small policy we can do that's just going to be really popular? I mean, it's probably another 18 months to until an election, but I don't want to take any risks. Bus subsidies? No. Fuel efficiency standards? No. Free eye tests. You know, free eye tests are a really good idea. Because people need to be able to see. You can get educated if you can't see, but it's a lot harder. So I think, yeah, let's go for free eye test. It costs £1 billion. We're doing it. Okay, woohoo! I've unlocked crime-free utopia. I told you I was building utopia. The citizens in this country can walk safely in the streets again and sleep sound in their beds, knowing crime is practically consigned to the history books. Okay, we're still in recession. Yeah, I've still got about 62% of the country happy with me. The Human Rights Society still hates my guts. Yep. They're probably loyal but not terribly effective. We've got a budget deficit. Ouch. Okay. Should we ban animal testing? No. I think it should be controlled, but right now it's too useful for testing medicines and things. I mean, the alternative is human testing, and no. Okay, we need to do something to raise more income, clearly. What could we do? We could tax cigarettes. Where's the income? No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I mean, I think there's already 0% people happy with my tax ideas. So I just try to find a taxation chart. We could tax cigarettes a bit more. I mean, it was only taxed at 15%. It's actually less than alcohol. So if we raise this to 18%, how much political capital does that take? 27. Ouch. It'll take all my political capital. No, don't do that. Cancel. Cancel, yeah. Okay, what else could we do to raise some money? I mean, we could reduce spending on something or other. Retired people love me. I could reduce retirement benefits. But I don't really want to do that for certain. Okay, obviously we've got a space program we could cancel, but no, we need to still address this technological backwater issue. In fact, it got slightly worse last quarter, so we need to do something about that. How's the alcoholism doing? Oh, yeah, that got slightly worse last quarter too. So we've got a budget deficit. We need to do something to reduce that. What are we spending money on? That's not what I wanted. What are we spending money on? Pensions, military, state schools, foreign aid, the space program. I'm thinking that space program might have been a mistake. I mean, you wonder about CCTV cameras, actually. If we reduce this a little, because obviously crime is now much lower. That'll save us a bit of money. What else do we have? Debt interest, unemployment benefits, police. Yeah, it's mostly going on the health service and the state pensions, isn't it? I don't want to cut state pensions. I cannot. No, I cannot cut state pensions. I really can't. Maybe just leave it a quarter and hope that the economy improves. Okay, we've got freedom of information event. Increase the availability of information. More bureaucracy. Yeah, I think freedom of information is important. I think we should go for that. We're currently running a deficit. Yike. Yep. Why? Income has dropped basically, probably because of that reduction in sales tax or something, or whatever it was has changed unintentionally. GM tax, adult education subsidies, enterprise initiative, investment scandal, asthma epidemic. So there's something there. I didn't really do anything. So, okay. Income, we're still getting mostly from income tax, some from sales tax. I am thinking out tobacco tax. You know I said no, but I'm coming back to the idea, increased tobacco tax. We need, yeah, it'll take a lot of political capital, but we got to do it. I am thinking if we put this up to 20%, it'll reduce tobacco usage. It's not going to do much for poverty actually, is it? Let's put this up higher. Let's put this to 22. Yep, it'll raise some money, and then you need to give the people something back, because you've just taken a huge bit of tax off them, hugely more tax off their cigarettes. You need to give them something back that they'll like. What can we do for them? Free school meals. Youth club subsidies. Give kids a place to go to keep out of trouble. I like that idea. Yeah, let's £500 million, £500 million a quarter. Let's do that. I mean, that'll balance off the lower number of CCTV cameras, because kids will have something to do after school, so they won't turn to crime. That makes sense. Oh, oil pipeline attacked. Okay, that's not good. Election is getting closer. Okay, so we're still running at a budget deficit. Need to do something. Okay, let's look at foreign policy actually. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Foreign policy. Could change the import tariffs level. I don't want to do anything with citizenship tests at the minute. That's just pandering to xenophobia. Productivity is feeding into the uncompetitive. We've still got an uncompetitive economy. We've still a technological backwater. We've made progress. Still need to do something for technology's sake. But okay, if there's oil issues, we need to put things into money into transportation. That's not going to. It's not going to need so much oil. So if we put research into fuel efficiency standards, if we actually do quite a bit of that, actually, that sounds like a really good idea. It's quite cheap. Yeah, so if we put more effort into fuel efficiency standards, we still need to do something about the budget deficit. We could do, there's two, you either cut spending or you raise taxes, and I don't really want to do either. I am going to keep running at a deficit, I think, and just hope it doesn't bite me later. Nuclear test ban treaty. I think, yeah. Why we would never want to do a nuclear test. So why? Conservatives won't like it, but the Conservatives already hate my guts. So that's fine. We got an organised crime problem back again. Yeah, that was probably because I defunded the CCTV cameras to try to tackle the budget deficit. Yeah, not good. What's actually a positive thing that's feeding into organised crime? There isn't anything really except narcotics. No, narcotics just goes out. Okay. So what we've got down here, we've got yeah, we're still not competitive. We need to do something about that. Homelessness, we have barely touched the homelessness problem. But what we need to do is shore up our popularity, I think, because there's an election coming. So we've got, so it doesn't actually tell me how, we've got 3 turns till the next election, so we need to do something to shore our popularity up. Preferably something to shore our popularity up without taxing anyone more or cutting any services. I mean, given it was a tax on oil pipelines, we can't really do anything with nuclear either, so we need looking for relatively cheap things we could do. Ban Sunday shopping, no. I mean, the idea of not being able to shop on a Sunday these days is just so terrifying, because when you're out at work 5 days a week and you're a single person household that only leaves Saturday and Sunday to do any shopping. Luxury goods taxes, no. Flat taxes. Just wondering if we do a plastic bag tax. That's really good. The voters would really hate that. But they would love free school meals, but it'd be quite expensive. Don't want to encourage the private healthcare sector, certainly not. Arts funding, no. If there was anything for like sports funding, I might have done that. Wiretapping. That might help us keep tabs on things, but again, it's very unpopular with the voters. Police drones is basically impossible. I just look at that budget deficit and I want to do something about that. And there's a part of me that says the way to do something about that is you boost employment. And the way you boost employment is working week. Interesting. I wonder if there'll be any merit in making changes to the labour laws to reduce the size of the working week. No, that doesn't work. I don't think there's anything I want to do here. Well, message from one of our ministers. Joseph, our welfare minister is tired and wants to leave. You may be able to persuade them to stay by taking steps to please their core supporters, religious people and conservatives. Probably not. One of the most senior and respected judges have died. Who do I want to choose in his place? Geraldine Martin, a household name with famous rulings. Household name. In Britain, judges are not household names. I cannot name a single judge. Apart from Judge Judy. Famous rulings concerning violent crime. Okay, so she's the conservative who gives harsh sentences. He's a human rights guy. Pro-consumer. We're going to go Eric Davis. Maybe that will help the Human Rights Society to stop criticising me. And we have a budget surplus again. That's excellent. I wonder if it's time to just fire Josephine Taylor if she's that disloyal. She's very effective. Maybe fire her after the election. Okay, so we've still got homelessness issues. We've still got technological backwater issues. We need to encourage more high tech stuff. We've got 46 political capital. We've got no reason not to. Economy. What's going to encourage high tech investment? Absolutely nothing we can do here. Carbon tax. Voters will hate it though, and we're just before an election. Yeah, probably I shouldn't do that. Free school meals. Look at, I mean, we're 2 months before an election. This will take 2 quarters before an election. This will take 1 quarter to implement. 91% of voters will love it. We have got to do free school meals. Headline grabbing thing is going to boost the popularity and propel me to election victory, and we will see next time. Goodbye for now. Thank you for watching. This game is super fun.